This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Bro Gang, we are joined by the Prince of Pride, related content posting Lawrence Schlossman, and myself, the half Asian king of collaboration, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running the Boys, with today's full episode only available on patreon.com/throwingfits. This is a big one.
Yeah. And if you went to that URL yesterday morning,
Yeah.
you might have seen a little announcement.
Little teaser for the geezers.
The big things finally came and they're coming everywhere.
The big things are coming.
I can't stop.
Wow. Before we get into Lawrence being an ally for the first time, VIP treatment at the Virgil Abloh exhibition, and so much more.
So
Not
now,
that much
well,
more.
whatever. You just gave it to me twice, not just in the little nickname intro, but then also in the related topics.
Look, man, when you're in charge of the run a show, to the victor go the spoils. Let's talk about the Throwing Fits Dream Project.
It's here.
This is so important. It's coming before the fit check and before the drink check.
Yeah.
It's fucking here, baby.
Yeah. A year in the making, roughly.
September 2021 is when I don't know when we sat down, but basically, okay. You want to give us the top line info before we get into the deets?
Throwing Fits has an entire capsule collection that it is debuting exclusively on Mr. Porter on July 15th.
Yes, it is comprised of collaborations with 13 brands that we chose. Right?
100%.
That are either
Handpicked.
that are either already on Mr. Porter because they're fucking big dogs.
Oh, for sure. It's a spectrum.
Big dogs came to, if you can't run with the big dogs, get the fuck off Mr. Porter.
Big dogs came home to roost on that one.
Or small or like emerging kind of upstart brands that, we have relationships with or just that we want to work with. And the fact that they get to come on to Mr. Porter and sit next to like Tom Ford and Gucci is fucking crazy.
You might say we're also allies for small independent designers.
Yeah, we're platforming them.
Not just our LBGTQ plus
LGBTQIA plus.
IA plus. Yeah, all of them. Anyway, just want to make sure everyone's accounted for.
You know what the A stands for?
Let me think. Asexual.
Yeah.
Woo!
There you go.
Shout out to all our asexual listeners, dude.
Yo,
Could it be me?
Yo, all the asexuals tap in.
Could it be me?
Whether you're asexual, bisexual, D-sexual, V-sexual, V-lone sexual, do we have something for you? July 15th, this whole thing is fucking dropping. Yeah, it's been a year in the making. Mr. Porter sought us out. Shout out Daniel, shout out Sam, the two fucking lads running the menswear buying department. They were like, yo, we fuck with these guys. We need their point of view. We need their taste level.
1,000%.
And we need to do something that's going to fucking light a fire under the asses of the unwashed masses.
Yeah, Throwing Fits. We're
Which is
a
you, by
walking
the way.
fucking bucket, dude. Put us on the fucking court and we're going to fucking sink them.
All right, 13 brands, 70 plus different Johns, including merch. Let's run through what the brands are
Let's do
in
it.
alphabetical order. We
Nice.
got All Cap Studios.
Shout out Saeed. We saw him last night.
Saw him last night. Shout out Saeed, just doing like the honestly top 5 graphics in the game right now. So obviously we had to loop him in for some graphic pieces.
If we ever make any like real money, I want to hire Saeed full time on our graphics because he smashed these tees.
Yeah. Okay, arguably the biggest brand that we worked with and most prestigious.
No, I don't think it's arguable at all.
Beams Plus.
Come on now.
This motherfucker co-designing with Beams.
The only brand that could get Jimmy and some Madras. That's like a fucking, I think, I don't want to say who's in the lookbook, but we have a friend of ours. I think he went head to toe. He looks fucking awesome.
Yeah. He made me a believer, like the monkeys. Next up, Connor McKnight.
Ooh.
The fucking New York Fashion Week darling, right?
Impresario, dude. Formerly of Bodie, now doing his own
Absolutely.
thing. The fucking king.
He was somebody where we're like, early on is like, if we're going to kind of work with like, if you're giving us carte blanche, is that the fucking
Carte
saying?
blanche.
Let's rope in Connor McKnight because
it's no brainer.
The tailoring, the fucking cut of everything. It's avant-garde, but not too crazy. It's elegant, but still masculine. The waffle knit tile rugbies that we're doing. Woo,
Those are sick.
beautiful.
I love those. Yeah, those are gonna be
Custom
fucking
dyed
fire.
yarn for the goddamn motherfucking boys.
Right here in New York.
Next up, a favorite of the podcast. And
Tell
a
me
brand
more.
we've done some work with before. Drake's.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Shout out fucking Drake's. That's a nice, listen, maybe the boys dipped into the archive, brought back some fucking discontinued prints. Maybe you got a fleece in there. Who's to say?
Next up. And this is a brand that, again, it was like...
I don't want to give too much away, but I want to give everything away.
I know.
Well, we have 3 weeks.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Okay. Well, because this week's over. Next
up, this is somebody else where when they were like, oh, bring, you can bring on the homies. It doesn't matter how big, how small. It doesn't matter how frequently they do. And also, this is a brand that Mr. Porter had to do a bigger buy of, right? So we fucking lined the homies' pockets. Hayato today.
Oh, yeah, dude, for real.
Yo, with the Cheska caning inspired double knees, the only double knees you'll catch me wearing.
With maybe a trucker to match, too. Some brand new fucking colorways. I love those fucking pants. Perfect fit.
No, those are a smash. And then this is actually really exciting. So I always wear this ring that was sourced. It's a vintage ring sourced by Maiden Name.
One of the only brands that gets mentioned every single week because you live and die by your fucking Maiden Name jewels.
It's true. Maiden Name, kind of an upstart brand. I think they have a few seasons under their belt. I went to school with the two designers, and for the first time, they got to do jewelry, right? And again, it's like if Mr. Porter's doing the buy, that means there's some fucking guaranteed Skrilla, which means that they were able to take this risk, which I don't know if it was in the plans or like what the timeline was, but all of a sudden they could do their own jewelry based off of their fucking exquisite taste level.
Yeah. They're fire when it comes to like sourcing
this isn't by them, but this is something that was like they sourced and curated in their store.
I'll just say this. If you don't have your ears pierced and you're listening to this podcast, get your ears pierced by July 15th.
Absolutely.
And if for whatever reason you're missing all of your fingers, try to raise enough money on GoFundMe to get some get a prosthetic grafted on, bro.
Make it a cock ring.
Yeah, sure. Well, you have to have that would be, well, I don't know. What's the biggest ring size?
What's the smallest penis size?
Yeah. Shout out to all the asexuals.
The big things are coming. Okay. This one is a brand that I discovered in the IG DMs, and I fucking put you onto them.
Maybe you're, and you are now ever.
Maybe you are currently a fan. We're both fans. We love these guys, and I got the opportunity to go through the whole collection in their London showroom. Shout out Greg, and kind of like really be extra hands on with this one.
You did some boots on the ground R&D in the showroom.
Yeah, well, I was on vacation. I fucking did some work. MF Pen, motherfucking pen, metal face pen. They take fabric scraps from factories all across Europe, Portugal, Italy, France, etc., and they upcycle them into everything. So we're doing 2 shirts, a pair of fucking jeans that are the perfect
wide leg jeans. We got it. You know me, I'm a 501 acolyte till I die.
Yeah,
but these are a little bit wider.
501, see you later.
A little more fucking loose. No, they're just
501 and done.
I'm just saying that the rotation is expanding, and it's expanding in a big, loose, wide-legged way. These jeans are they're the best.
They're perfect. And a huge fucking dust. Is it a duster? What is even it? What even is it? Do we invent a new genre of John?
No, dude. It is a Macintosh.
Okay, but it's like to the ankles.
It's so fire, dude.
It's big.
Yeah, dude.
Again, you run with the big dogs.
I'm not trying to talk shit, but some of my very expensive, hyped up shells might be taking a break because this is the new rain gear for Shursky.
Mon Italy.
Oh yeah.
This is special because not only is Juicy Yuki a fucking genius, the West Coast Daiki Suzuki, we've dubbed them, right? Mm-hmm. The psychedelic surf military Italian tailoring mashup of Mon Italy has been a pod favorite for a fucking minute now.
Yeah, before we loved each other, we've loved Mon Italy.
Well, so this is like a bit of a full circle moment because Mon Italy was one of the brands, we talk about this, but when we were the fucking peons at the Capsule Trade Show, Yuki and his some of his sales folks, his squadron, they were like, they saw the enthusiasm and I think they recognized like-minded souls in us. And so they took the time out, even though we were supposed to be like, make sure they're well hydrated and like their garbage cans were emptied, to like show us around the whole collection.
Embraced with open arms from the fucking jump. I really love the fucking jacket.
And
it's so good.
So Yuki was like, Yuki went above and beyond when it comes to working with us, when it came to working with us, because
we're not even like done talking about the brands of his that are represented here.
The minimums were like, I don't know. There was like, he'd limited quantity of fabric.
Yeah.
And he couldn't really do it in a way that he normally would, but he went above and beyond and kind of like jumped through some hurdles to make sure that we got to put our touch on this fucking robust military inspired. The B-type jacket.
If he jumped through the hurdles, then I'm thinking that he's like falling and tumbling. He jumped through the hoops and over the hurdles.
Okay.
And we have, this, like, their B-type is already like a Barber meets like whatever, an M65, but like us getting to do like the chicest Parisian, in fact, version of this. I can't wait for people to see that. That is to me, that is a straight up banger, dude.
Yeah. That
That's
actually,
awesome. Fuck.
we were talking about like what are our top favorite pieces from this collection. Like I think
It's hard to choose.
I think we need to take some time to think on that. But this for me, like,
it's
this
up there.
literally might be.
Oh,
It's up there. It's up there for
It's
sure.
got to be. And here's the thing, too, just real quick to take a break from running down the roster and all of some of
We're
these.
only halfway through, baby.
We're only halfway through. Jesus Christ. This is a range of not just brands, but pieces, a ton of categories. There is stuff that when you buy it in July, you can wear it as soon as it comes. There's some stuff that if you buy in July, put it on ice. It's going to be good to go for the fall and the winter. We really tried to hit 12 months with all of these guys in terms of the complete offering, because it's a collection.
Yeah.
Different brands, but we tried to have a true cohesive wardrobe journey.
No, it is like whether you're trying to dress like a Scandinavian pedophile like myself, or a loose lord like myself, or I don't know, what's your personal style these days? Kind of like Western menswear, surfy. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yep, Western menswear surfy for sure.
Yeah, I guess the one thing that we didn't design was jorts.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know what? You can get the Supreme Cargo jorts.
Yeah, someone, I think it was in the core, was like, "Yo, Larry, I hope you copped up today." It's like, absolutely not. These are the worst jorts I've ever seen in my life.
The other Mon Italy piece, which is super fire, and I don't think they get enough love for, and it's what I have the most Mon Italy pieces of, is their like fleece. Their like fleece program.
Yeah.
And we did a tonal tie-dye, so it's not on some fucking Grateful Dead bullshit. It's like more of an abstract green on green tie-dye.
It's very acidic, and I mean that in the best possible way.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking, like when you see like a disgusting green puddle on the sidewalk.
Mhm.
That, but in the best way possible.
Like when you go to the beach and you pack like that, you're like, well, if it gets a little chilly at night and I'm snuggling up with a co-ed or whoever at a bonfire, you want to have that one perfect kind of like sweatshirt. This is that. And it fucking speaks volumes.
All right, next up.
Drop shoulder, mock neck. You know the fucking vibes.
This one
Spoiler alert.
is arguably the most left field brand, I would say. Norbit by Hiroshi Nozawa.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Which is a brand that I fell in love with when we first, I saw hints of it, but then I first tried it on at Mohawk General Store.
Shout out Kevin.
The guy, Kevin.
Yeah. Who's got like the best eye in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all you need
Arguably
to
best physical retail shop in
If the
country.
only cosign that matters doesn't matter to you, fucking kick it up to Kev, dude.
But Norbit by Hiroshi Nozawa is like advanced Japanese God Gorp. The
technical as
asymmetry. You look like a fucking, you're fighting on the Eastern Front at Ukraine, or you're like skiing the fucking urban slopes, if you know what I mean. But we did a parka, a pair of like super sick, crazy cargo pants.
The pants are fire.
And I think that's, and a vest, and a tactical vest.
It is another kind of like, that was another brand, like we mentioned, Beams Plus. Maybe I don't know why we only did with the Japanese brands, but there's like we have other head to toe looks, but that's like a head to toe, like it's a thematic thing. And obviously I don't expect people to wear all that stuff together, but
you look sick
I
if you
think
do.
my favorite of that is the vest, dude.
Really?
Yo, I
think it's the
hate
pants.
I just want to say, because we were talking about this when we were, bigging up ourselves in front of some friends recently, but like, I hate carrying a tote. Like, I don't ever want to be like, and I know that's like a meme or whatever, but give me a vest with some pockets. I'm leaving the house for a day. I got my smokes. I got my fucking Go Yard wallet. I got my fucking keys. I got my fucking lighter. I got some treats and treasures. I'm good to go.
Nah, fuck tote core.
Yeah. Yeah, we can say it. Fuck totes, bro.
Yeah.
There's not a single tote. Well, now we can't ever sell TF totes. Would we ever?
I mean, if you need one for like the beach or for like a weekend trip,
Yeah.
But like
to go with your new Mon Italy beach sweatshirt.
the worst is when you leave the crib with a tote and it's like you don't have anything in it yet. So what do? You like hold? I hold
Literally
it balled
what
up.
I did coming over here to grab some samples. Just a completely empty LL.
Do you go over the shoulder?
Yeah.
I keep it balled up, or I fucking stuff it into a pocket. If I'm wearing a hoodie, I'll like keep it in the kangaroo pocket.
Ooh, that is fucking risky. That's fucking doing a little
I'll keep my
dance with
hands in there,
devil
too.
But you gotta be holding your shit the whole time.
Yeah, I'm just
Nah, I think
all
that
squirreled up.
for me on a tote, it's hard to find the right length of strap for over the shoulder. Like this big old LL Bean guy, the straps are not long.
Yeah.
So
But you know what? It doesn't fucking matter because now you got a
Yeah,
Norbit by Hiroshi
that's the point.
Nozawa
Let's-
vest, parka, whatever you need.
Let's not bury the lead. It doesn't fucking matter. All totes are canceled. Buy this vest instead.
No more totes.
No more totes. That's a good.
Okay,
title.
here's a Throwing Fits fave. Stofa, bro.
Oh hell yeah! Bro.
And we know that Throw Gang loves Stofa because we did a little private sale. And let's just say,
I think it convinced them probably to be a part of this because they're already on Porter.
The sellout rate was,
I think it was in the high 70s,
close to 100,
to the point where like there were. I remember seeing that our Patreon, the link to our Stofa private sale, which was their archive sale or a sample sale, whatever, was being like passed around in style form by dudes that we probably would hate if we met them in person. But shout out the power of Stofa.
I think this might be the most robust.
It's the deepest
collaboration of the 13.
Yeah.
So we got
Well, are we giving everything away? Why don't you just say one thing that you like from Stofa? Because I don't want to spoil the whole fucking kit and caboodle.
The fucking rich. Well, the chestnut brown.
Oh yeah.
Double-breasted.
Moleskin.
That
studio suit.
Suit that's not a suit.
Right.
With the lounge pants. I'm not a suit guy, but this is number one in the suit rotation.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, if you are wearing a suit, you're wearing it because you want to. And I would hope that one of the reasons you want to wear a suit is that like it feels like second skin or it's hella comfortable. This is that suit.
This brown goes with a fucking vibrant blue, a rich green.
You love your vibrant blues. I love my rich greens.
A crisp white.
Yeah.
Right? Honestly, anything. And then, like the pants go with fucking, if you wear them as separate, it's like I was wearing them with sneakers and they look gas.
They really did.
I was wearing the Our Legacy Camion Mules, and they look fucking fire.
Oh, that's right. That's in the photo. That's on Patreon. That you're wearing that suit. I'm also in Stofa. We got, I don't know, trouser, shirt, whatever. A kind of like a different type of tonal thing going on. My favorite though is that leather jacket, bro.
Woo!
That's crazy, dude.
That might be the most expensive piece in the whole project.
For sure, without a doubt. And also it is the best leather jacket. I am not a perfecto guy. I'm not a biker. I'm not out here fucking on my Sons of Anarchy. My Sons of Anarchy.
Hey, never come in here again without wearing your cut.
This is the one. So
Rebel?
The leather for me is
Rebel Without a Cause doll.
I'm going platinum, bro. Is that Kid Rock? Rebel Without a Cause. I'm going platinum.
Rebel Without a Cause doll.
Is that Ba With a Ba? And should that be the outro music?
We got a lot of pot to go.
Okay.
We got a lot more brands to go. We got three more.
And what is the title? Totes Are Done? What did you say?
We got No More Totes and Dream Project. Okay. Next up, again, somebody where when they came to us, I was like, this is, and we each made our like respective list. This was at the top of my list. Tory Van Thompson.
Oh yeah, TVT.
The motherfucking pant upcycling king. The two tones that I've been wearing.
Yeah.
It's more of a winter pant for me, but definitely 3 seasons. Just not when it's like 85 degrees out.
Yeah, you live and die by these. I don't have a pair, and now I'm about to have like
you're about to have 6 pairs.
5 new, 6
the
new
fucking
pairs.
Lavenders.
Yeah,
woo. The black, the black and tans.
Yeah, those are
sorry.
really good.
Fucking, shout out the fatherland, shout out Ireland, but I'm sorry. The black and tans go.
Yeah, it was awesome getting to, because that's another guy that like he probably would never be on Porter. Like it's just that simple, just based on like the business models of both brands and how TVT is basically DTC. Ooh, okay, look at what I did there. I'm jumping through hurdles to make it work today, boys. No, those are fucking sick. I'm super excited for Tory, and yeah, if you're listening and like. You might have seen James wearing them or hear us talking about it, the brand. We got a whole new array of fucking sick options.
But I think this is indicative, I think, of like...
Get your ass in a pair today.
Yeah, exactly. This is indicative of like the overarching kind of cohesive through line of the project, which is like, this is like high-low, this is like big dog, this is, it's kind of upstart pups.
Yep.
Soon to be pit bulls. And yeah, you can wear TVT with the fucking Mon Italy. You can wear TVT with the fucking Beams Plus. You can wear it, with just like an all caps graphic tee. Like it is a full fucking wardrobe.
100%.
Next up,
hit me.
Wythe, New York.
Oh, yo,
a Larry favorite. This is at the top of your list.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to Westerns, if I'm not in a vintage Wrangler, I'm basically exclusively in Wythe at this point.
Yo, that denim shirt
with the embroidery. Yeah, that's the one. That's what is it? Party in the back type vibe.
Yeah, it's a whole fucking taste the rainbow situation with we got everything.
A lot of jewel tones.
We got Roy G. Biv, but the denim with the embroidered yoke.
That's sick.
God damn.
That's and that's one of those that's like if you buy this, please for James, wear it to fucking death because that shit is gonna look so fucking good when it's completely shredded and broken in. I'm like,
tar that shit.
I'm getting like half chub just thinking about how good that shirt's going to look. Not just when you buy it on the 15th of July, but how good that's going to look next July.
Yeah, throw that shit in the air fryer.
Yeah, dude, for real. Turn that shit up.
Yeah, put it on the Traeger, bro. Put it in the fucking green egg.
Yeah, pop open the green egg and fucking crack in a white rodeo.
This honestly, the denim shirt is going to be one of those things where I think that you and I are going to be like, yo, FYI, I'm wearing the denim shirt. And you know what? I'll be glad when you're wearing it, because that means that you're going to turn around to make sure that you're flashing the yoke, which means that your voice is going that way.
In the opposite direction? Yeah, that's a fun one for sure. Yeah, it's a banger.
And last but not least, our only footwear option, and bro, this is okay. We talked about Yuki Matsuda and Mont Italy. He also has Chamula, right, which is like knits, and I think they
do some footwear too.
Footwear, and they originally did like leather bracelets. Yucatan, the juicy Yukis, bro. We had to go to Yuki for the sturdy ass fucking boot, because like
that was funny. Because it didn't look that sturdy. It was more spastic. Shout out my girl Lizzo. That was no, like when it okay.
Well, Yuki is 100% that bitch.
100,000% that bitch. I think that when it came to footwear, like we've put out rain boots, snow boots, right, with our homies at DMA. Put out loafers with our boy Chris, a fucking Black Cycle Weber. But in terms of like the perfect sturdy like fall boot that goes with the MF Pen wide leg jeans, that goes with honestly the Stofa suit, like though these work boots, honestly, dude, I don't know if you're gonna be mad at this, but like this is the TF Tim. Like, and it's
I'll take it.
It's like the TF Yuttas, but obviously,
are you gonna choke your ankles like you do with your Timbos?
So no. It's funny because I used to.
You're white.
Do you remember me wearing Timbs like all the time at Complex? Like,
yeah, everyone was laughing at you.
I was Tim pilled.
No, me and Angel Diaz were just making fun of you behind your back, behind your embroidered yoke back.
Well, either way, I think this is
because you were going. You're fucking choking the shit.
No,
baby.
I used to. They weren't choked. They were
You're fucking Anthony Bourdaining the ankles.
Oh, come on, bro.
So I meant to say David Carradine.
I was gonna say David Carradining the ankles. How did Bourdain kill himself?
He hung himself.
Oh, he did.
You're like
so that would work.
Who's the guy in The Wire that got choked out in prison and then they made it look like he was jerking off?
I don't remember.
Season 2.
Anyway, point is that it's the one footwear option.
Oh, and so good, though.
I think it's a cam. I truly think that it is the perfect fall boot. You and I are fucking stoked as fuck on those.
The hurdy-gurdy sturdies.
I think you're going to be seeing both of us wearing them in some TikToks, potentially.
Yeah. The leather ankle, the black leather ankle collar.
Perfect.
The fucking
lug sole.
Tobacco chocolatey fucking
those are
upper. Woo!
Yeah, those rock. Can't wait.
And to round it all out.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We're not done.
We're not done yet. The one, I guess, like non-collaborative piece of the program is Throwing Fits merchandise.
Yeah. What's interesting here is
what are we doing here?
Well, I think that when it comes to our merch, we've always been super intentional. And shout out to Merchman Ryland and all that he does for the show. But it's basically a one-man operation, from our brains to Ryland's hands. A one-man operation. We now finally have the support to basically release an entire range of merch, from hoodies to the best shorts we've ever done. Completely fucking printed. I don't want to spoil too much and people will see pictures, but the shorts.
Can I give a hint?
I guess it depends on the hint, but go off, King.
Oh my God. Okay.
So they're asexual. They're asexual mesh shorts.
Yeah. If you like to fuck cats.
Yeah.
If you ever jerked off to James Corden and cats.
And then there's just a bunch of also tees, both short sleeve and long sleeve options. And this is a thing that, like, okay.
Well, speaking of Ryland, he did come through with the fucking with the original graphics, which are very gas.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And I think are emblematic of the 3 sickest pursuits of Pro Gang.
I was like, where
which just drinking, smoking, doing drugs, right? Just fucking chomping shrooms.
Yeah, don't oversell it too much. But yeah, no, Ryland gave us some exclusive shit.
It's very good, though.
He had some sick shit in the chamber conceptually that, like, he was willing to throw down for this drop, which is awesome. And that's like, I mean, that's going to be your cheapest option there. I mean, tap in.
Most accessible.
Yeah. listen, we were trying to be as democratic as possible, not just with the brands, not just with the categories, not just with the seasonality, but like also in the price points. There's a wide range of fucking shit available at a wide range of prices. And honestly, dude, if we were a legitimate operation and we weren't irrelevant, lazy podcasters, right? According to some people,
according to you,
this would, or I am that according to one guy,
based on your own words.
But this would be something that, like, in a perfect world, would be like always available in a Throw and Fit store, and it's fucking sick to have it on Porter because, like, we've never done anything at this level. You used the word dream project. I would say that it's kind of like life's work at this point. Like that's what it really feels like to be. Speaking of prophecies being fulfilled, this feels like Throwing Fits and a previous podcast endeavor and brand that shall not be named before that has existed for this moment. It has all culminated and coalesced and come together. It's fucking insane to me.
I mean, it's like
I've never been more proud of anything that we have done.
It's like what I believe the 19th president of the United States. No, actually, that's absolutely not true.
Wait, who are you going to say?
Former cop Theodore Roosevelt, the OG Rough Rider, 19. Right?
You might be in the range because think about the terms.
Well, Obama's 45. No, sorry, Trump's 45. Obama's 44. But
right, the 45 and the swastika.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how I remember history.
That's how I remember it.
Yeah. Wait, what did he say? What did Teddy say?
The critic, like, pay no attention to the man who does not get into the arena.
Yeah, it's not even close. It's something about the man in the arena, which is exactly the Tom Brady show.
What?
Tom Brady has a show called The Man in the Arena. That's like a ESPN Plus paywalled Last Dance for Tom Brady.
Basically. All right, maybe for round 2 we'll fucking collaborate with Tom Brady.
What's Jeter's the captain? Are you gonna watch that Jeter show, The Captain, or what is it called? Jeter's they're doing a Last Dance for now. Jeter,
oh, really?
You haven't seen it? I guess you don't watch TV. You don't watch. I don't watch
ESPN at 9 a.m.
You don't watch First Take every day like me. Yeah. I'm doing research for our JJ Redick pod.
Oh well,
no, everyone.
Well, whatever.
That was on Pally.
No, I think it's like, okay, this is an opportunity. This is a crazy opportunity. And like, you and I aren't necessarily designers, even though you did design once a shiny denim shirt, right? On your like Mark Echo type shit.
Not even remotely accurate. Just like
you're like, yo, you remember 555 Soul? Yeah. What if we add a spread collar?
I love you, but like when you describe things, whether it's my previous design work or my personal style, I'm like, does this guy even fucking know me, dude? Anyway,
yo, you're a Rhino, a real one in name only.
The point is no, I do not fancy myself a designer. I don't think we fancy ourselves designers, but we are curators with a unimpeachable taste level. And when you bring the right people into the mix, magic can and will happen. And we have done that on a level. Again, to me, the craziest stat is we were talking about 70 plus pieces.
Yeah, it's not even that. I mean, we cannot.
That's a real collection, guys.
We are not designers. Like, we could not create, the Mon Italy Type B jacket, but we can work with Yuki on making a version of the Type B jacket that we will fuck with until we die in 5 years.
When we were
you in 5 years, me in 10.
When we were describing like this last night, when we went to the Virgil opening, we were on a Ralph Lauren shit. That's what I would use to describe what we did, where it's like you let the cooks cook, but get in the kitchen, observe,
taste, season.
Shout
out The Bear on Hulu.
Oh, our new
best show on TV right now.
Shout out Coop. Shout out Chris. Shout out Maddie.
Shout out everyone asking what Carbs fits are, bro.
The Reddit is out of control, bro.
I love it. We keep texting Coop and Chris, the creators of the show, being like, yo, the Venn diagram is slowly becoming a circle.
It just is like, all right, one thread, another one, white tees, outerwear, pants, trousers, whatever. What is the Reddit good for? IDing what Carmi is wearing, or asking, begging,
and making Lawrence feel terrible about himself,
or me feeling like shit about myself when I'm on the precipice of doing a dream project with my best fucking friend. Thanks for nothing, guys.
We'd be remiss if we didn't mention
Adapt, dude.
It was a pound.
What is it?
Adapt is a
but I think Adapt. Okay, interesting.
Adapt is like a Anyway,
right,
we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that. What else are we good at besides collaborating with the best fucking brands in the world?
Arguably,
partying.
Arguably, it's our best skill.
Justin Timberlake voice, bong rip.
Let's talk about
on the eve of the biggest fucking drop of the year, which arguably this is going to win the Fitties in a runaway.
Yo,
remember the Fitties?
Is it 13 entries or is it just the headline?
Best collaboration is a category.
Bro, if we lose, if we write ourselves in and we lose, I didn't even think about that.
Oh, we're gonna lose because it's gonna be Wales Bonner Samba.
But for sneakers
and collaboration though.
Oh, you get to double.
Or it's gonna be our legacy workshop Stussy.
I always forget how the Fitties work until we need to literally cram the night before.
Yeah.
Or whenever the survey.
Did Complex drop their best of lists yet?
Wait, just on some Real Housekeeping shit, on top of Real Housekeeping shit, we've never entered ourselves in past Fitties when we easily could have.
Oh, you're right. Damn.
Because we're better than that. But now we're not. Because we fucking did the damn thing, dude.
This collaboration project has transcended ethics.
Yeah.
Okay, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention that in order to celebrate the GOAT collaboration project of 2022, and you cannot fucking argue this. 13 brands, 14 if you're including Throwing Fits, exclusively on Mr. Porter, the best commerce platform in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's
like I told this one, beep. There's been 3 constants in my life.
Yeah.
The love of my mother, the hot breasted Commodore.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I think
I'm going to add one. Paul and Mildred give me the fucking
you didn't,
sick fades.
You did not go on the record for your love of Paul.
I know, because I hadn't gotten a haircut yet. And Mr. Porter just being like fucking goated. And yeah, they have like 11,000 brands on there, but the buy is always so on point.
11,000, and we just added 6 more. But I will also
11,006 brands.
The joke that I made on the record with Beep as well was that for the amount of money that you and I have spent throughout our lifetimes on Mr. Porter, we deserve this.
We're actually just making it back.
We're trying to hit 0, dude. We're trying to level out.
And this really isn't we're not making like life-changing money off this. Like we could, like there's been projects, what we're going to eventually take home, we could have done like other whatever projects and made the same amount of money. Maybe like 2 or 3 of them.
When you say that it's not about money, do you think people believe us? Because you're right, and I agree with you, but I just wonder if people think that that's a lie.
Well, I think that people are going to overestimate how much we eventually make off this whole thing.
Sure.
And it really is just like, what other opportunity would what other podcast could do this, first of all? And what other opportunity could you or I have to work with seriously brands that we already fucking spend our money on and have in our closet and wear every day?
I think that even for what other podcast can do this, because obviously no other podcast, Porter has never collaborated like this with any individuals. I think we are literally like the Neil Armstrong or the Rosa Parks of like doing this damn shit.
Well, I know which one you think you are.
Neil.
Okay. Okay. The eve of the drop.
Yeah.
Let's
get back on track.
We are shutting down Raise, right? Private event, which means no Raise bozos, no Gen Pop fucking NYU TikTok ass motherfuckers.
No, Cody James.
For Cody James.
Are you inviting Cody James?
Yeah.
I don't want to be overshadowed at my own party, bro.
I don't know. He's gonna wear the fuck Lawrence Schlossman shirt.
I wonder. Yeah, well, if he comes, he can be invited, but it's predicated on he has to do a TikTok recap.
Yeah. Well, he does weekends in the life of. So is Thursday night a weekend? I guess his weekend might start early that week.
Dude, let's be real.
You must RSVP because it is a private event. The email is, what's the email?
RSVP at MrPorter.com. And just be like pretty. And if you've never sent an RSVP email, just be like extremely clear in the subject.
RSVPing for Joe Schmo Throwing Fits.
Yeah, just be clear so we can get your name on the list. Because like James said, this isn't some walk off the street, civilian pedestrian bullshit. It is exclusively for Throw Gang and anyone who is not.
And anyone who love them.
Yeah. Throw Gang and everyone that they love who will hopefully be in New York on the 14th. That is a Wednesday night.
Bastille Day, Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Thursday night.
Excuse me. 7 to 11, but I'm sure we'll go over that. Open bar.
Yes, that's why you want to RSVP and get in, because there's an open bar. There is free but limited Shy's Burgers, right?
Yeah.
The fucking best burger in
our
the
favorite
5 boroughs.
Yeah.
I cannot wait. Honestly, this whole thing is just a long con to eat Shy's for free.
It always is. Well, and to drink for free.
And yeah, it's a private event. So if
you got the downstairs too,
if you've been to Raise and you've been intimidated by like the door, by like the line outside the door or anything, don't worry. It's not going to be that, because if you RSVP, Mr. Porter will get you in.
We are making sure that everyone who can attend from the Throwing Fits Extended Universe is going to be there. It's going to be the fucking soiree of the season. It is not the TF barbecue. That is a separate conversation, but this is the celebration of something that, again, we've worked on for a year, that we are incredibly proud of, that up until this point is the true planting the flag in the ground moment for the only podcast that matters, and arguably our fucking professional careers up until this point. So if you can make it, please come out, have a great fucking time, support the fucking goddamn motherfucking boys, and
do yourself a favor and buy some of this shit, because it is, this is the most,
afford it.
This is the most ambitious, wide-ranging, validating moment of either of our careers individually and together.
Yeah. And it couldn't have happened without you guys. We said that in the Patreon post, but to be super clear, when Porter approached us with this idea, it is 1000% about the community around the show. And that's you guys. And I'm I couldn't be more excited.
I want you to come to the party and get so fucked up that you wake up drunk the next day and make double your purchase of what you actually had budgeted for.
Yeah.
We're dropping it on payday.
Yeah,
come on.
Come on. That was my design. Hopefully you get so twisted that when you wake up, you're still drunk. And like James said, you absolutely 10x your fucking budget.
Exactly. This is a whole fucking wardrobe in a collection. Dream Project, July 15th. Throwing Fits X Mr. Porter.
And if you have any questions,
13 brands, 70 plus Johns. Yeah, hit us in the DMs.
Yeah.
Drop into the cord. Leave a comment.
Thankfully, because it's Porter, and like James said, best in class when it comes to global retailers, like there's going to be fucking amazing customer service and size charts for all this stuff, so that you get exactly what you fucking want to spend your hard-earned money on. But in terms of like just generally tapping in with us, any questions, curiosities, inquiries, whatever, hit us in the DMs. We will be talking about this until it comes out to some degree, but this is like, we just wanted to do a quick fucking logistical info dump up top. No, this is very important.
This is our baby. This is our baby. We're very proud of. We had sex. We gave birth to 70 fucking twins.
It was quite the litter.
Yeah, I pegged Larry. He fucking some Stofa slid out his bussy, which you can say because you came out and wore jorts on Pride.
I would say that we're both probably verse more than anything, so I don't think it's necessary for you to like top me down.
That Yucatan
for
boot,
me to have this butt baby.
That Yucatan boot coming out my ass did because it's such a robust work boot. It did hurt.
Give him the boot.
Okay, Chef, that's the preview. End it.
No, wait, is that going to be the whole preview?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's like a whole free fucking episode.
We still got mad topics, including a fit check.